Oh, flute players. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm coming to you from the comfort of my office while 7th grade band is going on out there with Mrs. Jansen. And we're just going to go over a couple of things for your week, okay? I know that flute is very tough. It's probably my weakest instrument. However, I do know a couple tricks that will help you become better flute players, okay? So first, I want to make sure that we warm up. At the beginning of each time that you start this video, if you're going on to lesson 2 or if it's lesson 1, because there are going to be 3 lessons in this video, and you only got to do 1 per day. However, if you want to do all of them, go for it. The more you play, the better you're going to be, okay? So first thing we're going to do, one, you don't need your shield because you're at the comfort of your home, unless your parents want it. The other thing is you don't need your mask unless your parents ask you to do so. I'm in the comfort of my own office. The door is shut, so I don't have to worry about either of those things either. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make some mouthpiece sounds, okay? This is my right side, okay? So just make sure that even if it looks like my left, because it's in a video, this is my right side. So the flute comes out the right side, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So what we want to do is we want to make 2 different mouthpiece sounds, okay? First, we're going to make a low sound. Even though it sounds like it's a high pitch, the other one's going to be much higher. But nice, easy sound. Make sure that you tongue it. Ready? And here's where it is in my mouth, okay? The hole is lined up with the middle of my mouth, and it's below. You can still see my lip above it, okay? And I'm blowing across the hole, of course, and down a little bit, but I'm not going... Okay, make sure that you're getting a solid sound on this before it all goes together, okay? Now, if we make the hole in our lips smaller and blow faster warm air, it's going to give us a higher pitch, okay? Here's what it sounds like. You might want to put your hand here, and that's okay. Don't cover the hole, because then air won't go through. That sounds weird. Open it up a little bit. Lower pitch, higher pitch. Okay, so as a warm-up on flute, you should be able to get both of those sounds out. We also want to make sure that we are tonguing when we start those sounds, okay? We want to make sure that we tongue. Make sure you can get both of those out with tonguing, okay? That's a great warm-up. Second part of your warm-up, we want to hold out the note as long as we can, okay? We're going to go with the lower pitch one, okay? Ready? All right, good. Hopefully you made it as long as I did. Maybe you made it longer. Maybe you didn't make it as long. That's okay. I'm an adult with full-size lungs. You're a kid, and your lungs are still growing, so they're probably smaller than mine, and that's okay. All right, so we're going to put it together. That was embarrassing. That was the wrong side. Whoops. Okay, so when I put it together, I make sure that the hole of my mouthpiece is in line with my keys, okay? That's what I do. Some of you might adjust it a little bit. It really just depends on how you are doing at the flute. So, if you are great at holding the flute and getting out a couple of sounds, the next couple of minutes might bore you a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show D. I'm not pushing down this finger. Excuse me, this finger. I'm skipping my second key, and I'm 2 and 3. Nothing for my pinky, that stays up. So I have 2 fingers down and my thumb, and then I'm pushing down 1, 2, and 3. Okay, notice that it's not here, but 1, 2, and 3. All right, that is the note that we're going to play. It's a D, okay? Notice that my flute is up straight. I am not, there we go, that's the right side. I am not like this, because I won't get a good sound. I'm holding it up straight. Okay, when you use just the head joint, You held it up straight. You didn't go like this, so you don't want your flute to be like that. You want it up, okay? So, let's go ahead and play D together. Thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sounds like this. Let's go ahead and play 3 of them. We're going to do quarter note, half note, off, okay? Sounds like this. Ready? And... okay? If there's parents watching, you can watch for this next part. Kids, you should do this in a mirror, okay? When you hold your instrument, can you see these knuckles? Or is it like this and you can see these knuckles right here? Which knuckles can you see? Because it shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't be able to see your keys while you're playing, okay? You can rotate your head joint and get a sound. But doesn't that look uncomfortable? Let's keep it accurate, okay? Got to rotate that back. Now, I'm holding it with my right thumb. This is my right hand, my right thumb. And I'm also balancing it right here, okay? That's a balance point for my flute. I'm not using any extra fingers to balance it. That's it, okay? It rolled a little bit on me, but that's where I'm holding my flute. My hand shape, it's not like this. I'm over a little bit. And this one's a nice curved shape, okay? Let's play a D again. Quarter note, half note, and reti, and... again, 2, and reti. Good. So, the next thing that I want to talk to you flute players about is going between D and C. It's a very difficult thing to do. That's something that the flutes don't have to do that nobody else has to do, and it's a little frustrating. So, we're going to go between D and C and D and C and D and C. So let's review our figurines. D is thumb, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. We just played it a bunch. Play D with me. And now we're going to play C. So here's how I play C. My right thumb is underneath and my right pinky. I can literally hold my instrument with those 2 fingers. Okay? I'm strong enough to do that, and so are you, I promise. And then your first finger in your right hand goes down, and I kind of pinch it between the bottom of, or my palm and my first finger. Notice that I have 1 finger holding on to that right now. But I'm using my body to my advantage, my hands to my advantage, okay? So, that is C. You have your right pinky or your left index finger, and that's it, okay? Can we play a C together? Notice that my thumb is not up, or not pushing anything down. Ready? C. Okay, good. I'm still holding it up straight. I'm not letting it go like this. It's very airy. We want a nice tone. So, let's go between D and C. We're going to go D, rest. C, rest. D, rest. C, rest. Here we go. Starting on D. 1, 2, and ready, go. Now C. D. C. Alright? Now, I'm moving my fingers a little bit extra so you can see my fingers lift up. I want you to be able to see the fingering. However, when you play, you should be touching your keys. It should look like this. And you should be keeping your fingers close, okay? So, now let's play quarter note. So it's D, C, and ready? Here's D first. Ready? And go. Notice that I'm tonguing each of those notes, okay? I am putting a little break just so I can re-tongue the note, and that's for you as flute players, okay? So, next thing I want to do, I want to play the lowest note you know, which is B flat, thumb, 1, 1, and your pinky. Let's play B flat. Ready? Now let's play C, which we just played. Ready? And now D. Ready? So I want to play B flat, C, D. Those are 3 half notes, okay? 1, 2, B flat, C, then D. Again, ready, and. All right, very nice. Let's go ahead and add E flat to the end of that and F. You should know all 5 of these notes. If you can't play all 5 of these notes, you need to be practicing more. So we got B flat, then C, then D, and the only difference between that and E flat is your pinky, then F. Okay? Between E flat and F, you lift your second and your third finger in your right hand, and you have to put down your first finger in your left hand. Again, this is my right hand, this is my left hand. So we're going to go first, before we do all 5 of the notes, we're going to go D, E flat, F. Oh, sorry. There we go. D, E flat, F. Okay, here's D, E flat, F. Ready? And go. Again. 2, and ready, and go. And again, I'm having bad posture, so you can see me better. But you should be sitting up straight and holding out the flute level to the ground. So now we're going to go B flat, C, D, E flat, F. Here we go. These are the 5 notes you know from lowest to highest. Ready, and go. Tongue each of them, please, 2. And again, starts on B flat. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to practice Merrily We Roll Along. That's number 23 in your book, okay? That was the end of Lesson 1. Lesson 1 is getting to be able to play D to C, and then getting from D to E flat to F as well, okay? Each one of those notes gets higher. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, okay? In Merrily We Roll Along, which this is the beginning of Lesson 2, okay? We're going to learn how to do that a little bit quicker. So, what are our note names? Say them with me in the first 2 measures. Ready? And go. D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. If you need to pause and do that again or rewind and do it again, go ahead, okay? But we're going to play it now. 1, 2, and ready, go. Again, first 2 measures of 23. Ready, and go. Now measures 3 and 4. Say your note names. Ready, and go. C, 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 D, F, F. That's tricky. D, F, F. Oops, I did that wrong. D, F, F. Let's play measure 4 by itself, okay? That's D, F, F. Play it, measure 4. Ready, and... Again, measure 4 and go. Now let's play measures 3 and 4. Ready, starts on C, ready, and go. Again, ready, measures 3 and 4, starts on C, go. So, let's play measures 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ready? And 1, 2, ready, go. hopefully you can play that. Now, if you need to, go back and practice that. It's okay if you can't go as fast as I am. It's totally fine. So, here's the last two measures. Why am I skipping to the last two measures? Because measures 5 and 6 are the same as measures 1 and 2. So if you practice measures 1 and 2, measures 5 and 6 should be no big deal. Here's the last two measures. 1, 2, say your note names, go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Again, and go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Here we go. Play measures 7 and 8. Ready, and go. Again, last two measures. Ready, and. Very good. Now let's play all of 23. Starts on D. With me. 1, 2, 23, and go. Make sure that you're getting that half rest in the last measure. Not bad. So that concludes lesson 2. If you are struggling with number 23, you should practice it. Okay? It's difficult, I know, but flute is difficult at first. Keep up the good work and you're going to get great. Okay? So, on to lesson number 3. In lesson number 3, we're going to be on number 30 for this. Okay? We're adding a new note. For you, it's a G, so let's look at G. First, I want you to show me F, thumb, 1, 2, and 3, 1, and your pinky, okay? Here's the joy of flute. When you lift up one of your fingers, you follow the alphabet. So if this is F, G is with your first finger up, okay? Remember, your finger should be here, but mine are up to show you. So G is thumb, 1, 2, 3, and your right pinky. Remember, this is my right hand, okay? So, let's play a G together. Ready? Make sure you tongue it. Play another G. Ready? Now, some of you might be getting out a low G. It sounds like this. But we want a high G. Make sure the hole in your lips is a little bit smaller. If you're getting a low one out, make it a smaller hole and push more air, okay? Here's a G. Ready? Try it again. Ready? So we're going to play the first two measures of number 30. First, we're going to say our note names. Ready? It starts on E flat. Ready? And E flat, F, G. Say it again and go. E flat, F, G. Let's play it. Ready? Ready, and. Rest, rest again. Ready, and. Now we're going to play measures 3 and 4, okay? It starts on that G with the right pinky. G, F, E flat. Say your note names again. Ready? G, F, E flat. Ready? Ready, and play it. Again, and go. All right, let's play measures 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Rest. Here's measure 3. All right, now, with your skills, I bet you can play through the rest of that. I believe in you. Now, as a bonus for lesson 3, I need you to go back a page to page number 9, and we're going to look at number 26, okay? In a couple of weeks, you're going to be able to audition for a solo in 26. You don't have to, but you're allowed to audition for a solo in 26, and I want to get you guys started on it so you can play that together. So, over measures 1 are the words solo and soli. That's Italian. Solo stands for one person plays. Soli stands for a whole section plays. And then over measure 3 is the word tutti, which in Italian means everybody plays. But if you looked at the top of your page, I bet you already knew that. Okay? So, number 26, we're going to play the first 2 measures because that's the audition. Say the note names with me first. Ready? And say it. E flat, E flat, E flat, F, E flat, E flat, B flat. Say it again. Ready? And go. E flat, E flat, E flat, F, E flat, E flat, B flat. Now play it. 1 and 2. Tongue it. Big breath. And again. Ready? And so, that is your solo audition, okay? Flute players, please listen. You got to practice a lot, especially up front for a flute player. It takes a lot of work, okay? Now, after you get the hang of these first 5, 6 notes that we've been doing, things get a lot easier, but you got to keep trying, okay? Great job. I can't wait to see all of you next week. Remember, this video was 3 lessons, so it's supposed to cover the entire week. When you get back, hopefully we'll see some good results, okay? Have a great week. See you later.